I can only say that the first time that I met Davy and the Monkees was in Atlanta, Georgia in 1967. And this was the Summer of Love, and it was at the peak of their television show. They were #1 on TV. And I guess you remember that, right? And in addition, they were the biggest act in the world. And they made more money than the Beatles. That's the truth. And so it was thrilling for us to open for them. And we did. And it was one of those nights that I will never forget as long as I live. And when it was at the Atlanta ballpark. And this is Fulkerson County Stadium down in Atlanta. And there were over 100,000 people there. It was the biggest crowd I ever played for in my life up to that point. And plus meeting the Monkees was just out of this world. So at any rate, when we had our share of screams that night, and we did okay. More than usual because there were so many people there. But then when the Monkees came on, and we just were in awe because 100,000 people screaming. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that, but it isn't noise anymore. It becomes a force. And all I can tell you is my face hurt. It was so unbelievable. The bones in my head were rattling. And honestly, it was one of the most amazing nights of my career. And we knew that it was historic. We knew that what we were seeing was never going to happen again. I mean, this was their first tour. And by the way, you know, anybody who said, we heard a lot of rumors that the Monkees didn't play their own instruments and all that crap. Now, let me tell you something. They played great. That's the truth. So we straightened anybody out from that point on who had anything to say about the Monkees instruments. We worked a couple of more times over the years, but in 1987, I had the honor, actually, of one of my songs being picked as their single from the Monkees' comeback album called Pool It in 1987. Remember that one? And there's a little song called Don't Bring Me Down, and I was very, very thrilled and honored when they did our song. So anyway, I just want to say that I will sorely miss Davy, and I know you feel the same way. And God bless you all. Thanks.
When you get a guy standing next to you like this and in front of you, right, you have to understand what goes on with this audience and with him and him back to the audience. He does his music and he's been on the stage, he's been on TV with me and radio with me. And I know what goes on in this man's inside. Where's the heart? Over here. That's right, over here. Now you had him big enough to cover everything. He loves what he does. He is truly happy to be here tonight. And I know, let's show how much we love Tommy James. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy James. Here you go, Bonnie. Okay. Mutual of New York, Mutual of New York. You should have talked about that. That's not a war.